A candlelight vigil was held tonight in memory of the victims killed in the mass shooting on December 18th in Vaughan. For more, let's go live to CP24's Beatrice Faisman. Beatrice.
Lena, there was roughly 100 people gathered this evening at Vaughan City Hall in the courtyard, paying tribute, talking about and lighting candles for the 5 victims who tragically lost their lives in this shooting on Sunday night. Navid Dada, Rita Camilleri, Vittorio Panza, and Russell and Lorraine Manock. Their names spoken by some of the dignitaries in attendance and some of their families also there tonight, though none of them chose to make any public statements. We heard about who they were, the dignity with which they lived, the care and devotion they had not only to their families, but to their communities as well. 3 of them were members of the condo board, past and present. These are volunteer positions, I heard tonight, and all because they wanted to make a difference to the people who live here in this complex. Their neighbors who are now having to go through the front doors of this lobby and be reminded every day about just the horrific tragedy that happened here, and the families who now have to live every day since Sunday knowing that their loved ones were taken from them, ripped from them in just such an awful way as well. Here's some reaction from some of the people who were there tonight who personally knew the victims.
Yeah, and she was a really happy person. She always made me feel so good about myself. Every time she saw me, she gave me so many compliments, you know. It really make you happy, you know, in the presence of those kind of people.
It's beautiful to see a community come together as everybody, whenever anything happens in a community, everybody feels the pain, whether you knew them or not. It really hits home for a lot of people because really you can't believe that this is actually happening where you live.
These people could be your neighbor. It could be anybody who's living in a community, in a condo or whatever, especially condos where the communities are much tighter, everybody knows each other, they pass each other all day, you know, in the hallways, elevators, whatever. This is their way, our way, everybody's way of you know, expressing, you know, our grief and also honoring these people, that they deserve this and much more.
Once the formal remarks were done by the dignitaries, by Police Chief Jim McSween, some of the dignitaries, along with family members and other first responders, lit candles, laying them on a bench in the courtyard at Vaughan City Hall to remind everyone about the light that these 5 lives shared into the world when they were here, and the light that their memories will carry on for many years to come. We heard from the police chief who talked about the fact that many of the victims were grandparents. That's something that stuck with him, especially when he met the family of Vittorio Panza, had a chance to talk to them, to hug them, and to reassure them that the community will be here for them, to support them in any way they can, Lena.
Okay, Beatrice Faisman live in Vaughan tonight. Thank you, Beatrice.